Good morning, children. Today we are moving to new chapter, that is chapter 3, synthetic fibers and plastic. So in this chapter we are going to see about what are the different types of synthetic fibers and plastics and application of plastic and what are the effects of plastic in environment. Okay, so in this class we are going to see about synthetic fibers. So first we can see about fibers and their types. So what is meant by fibers? So all clothes which we wear are made of long, strong, thread-like material called yarn. We know that our clothes are made with a yarn. Yes, this yarn is made of thinnest strand that is called fibers. So we can see types of fibers which we have already learned in our previous classes. Natural fibers, synthetic fibers. So there are two types of fibers. What are they? Natural fibers, synthetic fibers. So first type of fiber is natural fibers. Natural fibers again we can classify into two types: plant fibers, animal fibers. So what is meant by natural fibers? The fibers which obtained from the natural source, that is either from plant or animal. So natural fibers are classified into two types. What are they? Plant fibers and animal fibers. Example for natural fibers are flax, hemp, cotton, jute, rami. So plant fibers are more extensively used than animal fibers. So plant fibers are more extensively we are using than animal fibers. Now we can see about second type of fiber, that is synthetic fiber. So fibers which made in factories by human being. So synthetic fibers is also called as man-made fibers or artificial fibers which is made in factories by human being. Example for synthetic fibers are nylon, polyester and acrylic. So how they are making the synthetic fiber? Natural fibers also can be mixed with the synthetic fiber to obtain the fibers with improved quality. Okay, so sometime they will mix the natural fibers with the synthetic fiber to obtain the fine quality of fibers. So synthetic fibers is also called as man-made fibers because it is made by human being in factories using chemicals. So example for synthetic fibers: nylon, polyester, acrylic. So sometimes natural fibers are mixed with synthetic fibers to obtain fibers of improved qualities. So what is meant by synthetic fibers? How synthetic fibers are formed? Synthetic fibers is also a chain of small units which join together. Each small unit is actually a chemical substance. Okay, so synthetic fiber, as I already told, it is formed using chemical substance. So chain of small units of chemicals join together to form a synthetic fiber. So small units combine and form a large single unit that is called as polymer. So what is meant by polymer? A chain of small units join together and form a large single unit that is called polymer. The word polymer comes from the two Greek word, that is poly means many and mer means part or unit. So small units combine and form a large single unit, isn't it? That is called polymer. So poly means what? Many. Mer means unit or part. So a polymer is made of many repeating unit. Now we are going to see about types of synthetic fibers. So there are mainly 5 types of synthetic fibers. They are rayon, nylon, polyester, acrylic. So what are the types of synthetic fibers? Rayon, nylon, polyester and acrylic. Here you can see in this picture the different types of synthetic fibers. Let us see briefly about these types of synthetic fibers one by one. First one is rayon. So rayon is a fiber which is obtained from the silk. So you have read in class 7th that silk fiber obtained from silkworm was discovered in China and was kept as a closely guarded secret for a long time. After that, fabric obtained from silk fiber was very costly, but its beautiful texture, yes, so everybody likes silk, yes, so but the fabric obtained from silk fiber was very costly, and its beautiful texture was fascinated everybody. So attempts were made to make silk artificially, as it is costly to obtain the silk from the natural silk fiber. Many attempts were made to make silk artificially. So towards the end of 19th century, a fiber having properties similar to that of silk obtained by chemical treatment of wood pulp. Okay, so as the silk is costly, but most of everybody is fascinated towards silk, so there is many attempt done by the people to obtain a silk from other source, but finally end of 19th century, fiber which is having similar property of silk obtained by chemical treatment of wood pulp, that is called rayon or artificial silk. Okay, so what is the other name of rayon? It is also called as artificial silk, as it is having a similar property of silk. So rayon is a man-made fiber. It is cheaper than silk. It is woven into silk fibers. It is dyed in wide variety of colors. Dyed means colored in wide variety of color. So rayon is mixed with cotton to make bed sheets or mixed with wool to make carpet. So here in this picture you can see the carpet which is made by mixing the wool to carpet. Okay, so rayon can be mixed with cotton to make bed sheet or mixed with wool to make carpet. Next type of synthetic fiber is nylon. So nylon is a man-made fiber which is prepared from coal, water and air. So mixture of coal, water and air gives nylon. So it is first fully synthetic fiber. Nylon was strong, elastic and light. It was lustrous and easy to wash. Lustrous means it is shining and easy to wash. So it became very popular for making clothes. Okay, so nylon fiber is very strong, elastic and light, and it is shining nature and easy to wash also. So it is very popular for making clothes. So in this picture you can see the material which is made from nylon. Many articles made from nylon: socks, robes, tents, toothbrushes, car seat, belts, sleeping bags, curtains. Okay, so many materials are made from nylon such as socks, robes, tents, toothbrushes, car seat, belts, sleeping bags, curtains, etc. And is also used for making parachutes and rocks for rock climbing. The nylon thread is stronger than a steel wire. Okay, so nylon thread, as I have already told, it is very strong fiber. So it is used for making parachute and rock for rock climbing. It is used for making ropes for rock climbing. Next type of synthetic fiber is polyester and acrylic. So polyester is a synthetic fiber. So fabric made from this fiber does not get wrinkled easily. It remains crisp and easy. So fabric which is made from fiber does not get wrinkled easily. It remains crisp and easy to wash. It is suitable for making dress materials. So you must have seen people wearing polyester shirts and other dresses. Now terylene is a popular polyester. It can be drawn into very fine fibers that can be woven like any other yarn. Okay, so terylene is a popular polyester which we are normally using. Can be drawn into very fine fibers which can be woven into any other yarn. PET, that is polyethylene terephthalate. Okay, so PET means polyethylene terephthalate is a very familiar form of polyester. It is used for making bottles, utensils, films, wires, and many other useful products. Then polycot. It is a mixture of polyester and cotton. Polywool is mixture of polyester and wool. So polycot is also another synthetic fiber which is made of polyester and cotton, and polywool is also a mixture of polyester and wool. So we wear sweaters and use shawls or blankets in the winter. Yes, many of these are actually not made from natural wool. So they appear to resemble wool. These are made from another type of synthetic fiber that is called acrylic. Okay, so sweater shawl usually we are using in winter. It is actually not made from wool. Okay, so it is prepared from synthetic fiber called acrylic. So the wool obtained from natural source is quite expensive. So whereas clothes made from acrylic are relatively cheap. So they are available in a variety of colors. So these synthetic fibers are more durable and affordable, which makes them more popular than natural fibers, as they are cheaply available and they are available in more variety of colors also. and they are more durable, also affordable. So the people like synthetic fibers, the natural fibers. Now we can see about characteristics of synthetic fiber. So one of the character of synthetic fibers are they dry up quickly. So imagine that it is a rainy day. What kind of umbrella would you use and why? Synthetic fibers, because nylon umbrella is made with the nylon. Yes? So synthetic fiber possess unique characters which make them popular dress material, and they dry up quickly, and they are durable. They are less expensive, and they are readily available and easy to maintain. Okay, so these are some of the characteristics of synthetic fibers. So what are the characteristics of synthetic fibers? Synthetic fibers can be dry up quickly, they are durable, and they are very cheap, that is less expensive and easy to maintain. Disadvantage of synthetic fiber, as they are having many advantage, they are also having certain disadvantage. So synthetic fibers melt on heating. If the cloth catch fire, it is very disaster, danger. So the fabric melts and stick to the body of the wearing. So we should not wear synthetic clothes while working in the kitchen or in the laboratory. Okay, because synthetic fibers start melt on heating and stick to the body of those who are wearing it. So we should not wear, we should be careful, and we should not wear synthetic clothes while working in the kitchen or in laboratory. I hope that you all understand about this topic. If you have any doubt, you can ask children. Thank you, children.